Hi, welcome back. This is the Kali Gamer. Time for a brief pickups video, and I don't mean the beer. This time I'll be showing you some of the games I picked up over the past week or so for PlayStation 1, NTSJ and also PlayStation 2. First up is Ridge Racer. Managed to pick this one up for a couple of quid. It's in a decent condition. Book's got a couple of little marks on it. The disc's in a really nice clean condition. All in all, it was worth about, I think we paid about £4 for that one. And the box, as usual with the dual case, you get a few scuffs on them, but yeah, all in all, nice clean condition. Strangely, the PlayStation games didn't actually have a English spine one side and Japanese the other. They had both Japanese sides. That's the first one up. Next one, Gran Turismo 2. Again, box, decent condition. Both the discs are in a nice condition. The book's in a decent condition as well. It's not really many dinks on it. It's quite a weighty book. So the game's playable. You know, even though it's got a fair whack of Japanese text in there, it is playable. I say it's in decent condition. You get two discs. You've got the arcade disc and you've got the Gran Turismo disc. Yeah, it's all in a decent condition, nice and clean. And again, that one was less. I think I paid less than £4 for that. Nice price. Next up, we've got Ace Combat. Now this one's got a couple of creases in the book, but again it's in decent condition. I've never played this before actually. I've only ever seen screenshots of it, and I've only given it a quick gameplay. It seems okay. It's quite basic, but for the time, especially like the 3D. Box is in a decent condition. The booklet's in a decent condition, and again I think I only paid something like £3.30 for this. I made a cheeky bid on some of these games. See, I mean, seller wanted a £5 for them, and I said, so I'll give you £3.33, and they accepted the deal. So, yeah, great. Next one is another game that I've never played before. Did see a video of it recently. I think it was Darren Walshsock posted a video on it. Oh, what have I done with the booklet? I've put the booklet somewhere. But yeah, the booklet, it is included with the booklet, but don't know what I've done with the booklet. And that's Jumping Flash. It's a quirky game. It's a rather strange game. Plays fine. Here we go. Here's the booklet for it. As I say, it's a strange sort of 3D platform game. Anyone not familiar with it, best to check out a video on YouTube. Someone else better put a gameplay video up for that one. So I definitely know Darren Walshsock has put a video on there as well of some gameplay recently. Again, it's box, decent condition, no real damages to the box. This one's in a much better condition than the next one I'm going to show you. And as I say, that one again cost me £3.33. There's a couple of scuffs on the box, but no crack. The next one up, again, this one's a Japanese release, and I've just opened the box now and I can see that the disc is still inside PlayStation. So I just have to go over this one, and this one is Star Gladiator. Now it's got some sticker residue on the box, it's got a bit damaging on the bottom of the box, it's also got it's got a crack in the front cover of the box. But again, I paid £3.33 for this. I want to bother about the quality of the box. I can always change the box as long as the inserts, the booklet and the disc are in good condition. I always find that, you know, I'm quite happy to pay that sort of price for a game in that condition. But, and I've contacted the seller over this, the booklet itself has been damaged. Now from the front you can't really see any damage, but as you get towards the back of the booklet, last couple of pages, it's had some sort of god-awful nasty repair with some sellotape, which the seller didn't put in the listing. and also the back pages again has had slightly better repair than the last but one page, again with a piece of sellotape. Now to me, like I sent a message to the seller, and I did say that I was really disappointed, and the guy did say he's going to refund me. You know, I haven't. He says just keep the games, you know, as a goodwill gesture, and I'll refund you. So yeah. So what I'll do, I think I'll take the refund on that, and I'll try and source another one of these. But apart from a bit of damaged box, the disc is in a really good condition. As I say, I've been playing this on the PlayStation. It's a really good game. I've played Star Gladiator 2 on the Dreamcast in the past, and it's a decent game. It's just a shame that the booklet is in such a piss poor condition, to be honest. A tale like that has it's really put me off. I'm just going to try and resource another booklet, or just resource another game and then stick this one back on eBay and sell it as acceptable. So yeah, but the disc's fine. I've been playing the game, and the PlayStation is one of the last games I've been playing recently, so yeah, I'm not so impressed with that one. Even for £3.33, I would have expected the guy to have listed any fault. So moving on, also managed to pick up a couple of other games as well. First up is Soul Blade, and this is the PlayStation version of the Namco coin-op. I do believe it's a System 11 coin-op, is it? It's based on the PlayStation hardware, except it's just got extra video RAM and things, so I think it allowed the machine to have a higher definition, high resolution screen. So yeah, so the graphics were more high resolution in the coin-op. So yeah, it's a decent game on PlayStation. It's not earth shattering. I don't mind it. I mean, that's why I've picked it up. It's just it is still a classic, but like the visuals and gameplay compared to the Dreamcast sort of sequel, you know, obviously the Shallow Age. But yeah, it's still in a really good condition. Again, I think I only paid less than £5 for that. So yeah, that's Soul Blade. Yeah, I'm sure most folk are familiar with that. Sorry, Soul Edge, not Soul Blade. And finally, for the PlayStation 1 pickups, this was from a seller in Japan. This one I paid £8 for, and it's the Last Blade. Now this is the original Last Blade. I've got Last Blade 2, or Final Edition, on the Dreamcast. But I decided I was going to pick this one up because it was going to such a really good price. And so the graphics are really good for PlayStation. The load times are also quite swift as well. See if I can get zooming on there too. I'm sure a lot of people on here in the retro community have you know, got some appreciation for the Last Blade. I know in the press it did get quite a few mixed reviews, but it plays very much similar to Samurai Showdown. It's probably just a little bit more refined, less over the top generally than Samurai Showdown. I say this one was box complete. I've podged the spine behind the CD box. Let's have a look. So it was with the spine for £8. Generally these go for quite a bit more. Let's try and hold it. So there you go. There's a rego card and the spine. Generally I don't bother buying them just for the rego cards and the spine. I'll go for the condition of the item. If I know it's in a good condition, I'll pay a little bit more. But yeah, it's in really nice condition. So, as per usual with Japanese sellers, they do tend to sell, you know, good items at a good price. You obviously do get the odd scalper like over here or in Europe, but generally they're all pretty reasonable. And that's the last of the PlayStation 1 pickups. Bar this. Now this, if anyone's familiar with this, is Overdriving DEC. It's the very first Need for Speed, Japanese. Now, the same seller that I bought Star Gladiator from, which is a UK seller, it got this listed, and I didn't realise at the time, it got it listed with the photograph, and it also got the disc placed underneath. So I didn't realise at the time that actually the disc is for Need for Speed 2 or Overdriving 2. Now this should be Overdriving 1. Now if anyone's familiar with the Need for Speed 2 or Overdriving 2, in my opinion it's an absolutely awful game. So there was no way that I'd purposely purchase Overdriving 2 or Need for Speed 2 on PlayStation, because it is just such a, in my opinion, piss poor game. So I contacted the seller and I said, you've listed this as DX, it's actually 2. There was no way on earth that I would have purchased it if I'd have realised it was 2. I do understand that it was in your photograph did display 2, but I'd like a refund. Do you want me to post it back? And he's actually said no, he's going to try and replace it. If not, if he hasn't got the original Overdriving DX, he's just going to refund me. So that, along with Star Gladiator, I should get refunds on. So but I'll probably still keep Star Gladiator temporarily until I find a better one. This is just, I don't know what to do with that, to be honest. It's probably just a coaster. Well, look at that. The box is okay. Well, if he does want it back, I'll post it back. All in all, that was just a complete waste of time. That was a bit of a spur of the moment thing to purchase that one. Looking back on it, I should have probably just avoided. Alrighty, so that is the last of the PlayStation